Kind of carrying over from that last message, I'm really, really practicing being present. And I'm really struggling, to be honest. Does anybody else struggle with that? Like actually being present? My brain just, it's hard for me. And, maybe the reason why it's hard for me is because a lot of things maybe have kind of sucked. Not everything, but, there are some times when things have sucked. And I've had to survive through that. And I guess one of the ways I survived through that was, mentally maybe checking out a little bit or, not being where I physically am because I didn't necessarily like my surroundings. So it's something that I've learned. It's also something that is learned as a child, when we see as examples. I think that one thing that I struggle with is out of sight, out of mind. If I really don't want to do something, I can convince myself I'm just not going to do it. There's no need to do it, you know? So that's something I really need to work on because it's not always the reality. I can convince myself of it, it's just not always the reality. So I'm really trying to practice being present, and I know that I struggle at it. So I got to start with that. Maybe I'll do some research, maybe I need some tactics, but I'm really struggling being actually present. I want to be present. I really, really do. I think that there are different brains, People, we need different brains to do different things. Some people need to go to the moon. Some people need to, invent different things. Some people need to, be talented in the, maybe chef skills or, different things. So it takes different brains. And maybe mine is just tuned in the way where, I have a hard time, being present, being here. My brain doesn't really turn off. So I've had to a little bit accept that that's my brain, but I want to be better at being present. I'm not exactly sure where to get that inspiration. I think that that's something that people do struggle with, but how to be present. Where do you start? Why am I not present? Maybe I should really start there. But it's something that I'm working on. And it's good to really, if you do want to improve upon something, it's good to be very clear about what it is you're working on and why. So that's what I'm working on right now because I've discovered that for me it's difficult being present.